Good afternoon, Newcastle and Lawrence County, and just a very pleasant day here in the castle. And I call that for all Lawrence County, even Elwood City and Wilmington, because it's great. A man's home is his castle, and we're right here in Lawrence County, Newcastle. So that's why I do that. And as we get and flip our switches, and you know what? I have, they could talk about Christmas in July. Well, I have a New Year's in July resolution that I am going to work these buttons. I'm doing it in an order now because I'm to the point where it's now a challenge. It's totally a challenge. This automation that we have is great. We've totally upgraded our systems. We told you that last month. And I have my little papers on exactly what's going on, and for some unbeknownst reason, I forget to flip a switch every once in a while. But now it's not going to happen. And I'll tell you why. I got my water from Penn, Ohio Water. And the train is on the tracks. And Newswatch is straight ahead for you.
If you think there's nothing to do in Newcastle and Lawrence County, then think again. Always stay connected to NCTV45 to receive the information on events going on in and around the area on a daily basis. Programs to view are Newswatch, The Morning Show, and Community Happenings. NCTV45 takes pride in bringing you the event and organization info that you want. NCTV45 is the #1 media source locally. NCTV45, anytime on your time.
Moving you forward. Tired of being stuck in the house and relying on others to take you places? Let ACTS be your professional driving service. Did you know that ACTS is more than just medical transportation? From trips to shopping, beauty salons, work, and play, ACTS is here to get you there. We offer special low fares for senior citizens and passengers with disabilities. No income restrictions. For more info, give us a call or check out our website. ACTS, moving you forward.
Yes, it's New Age Graphics for signs, wraps, banners, printing. Dan Ferry, owner, gives you such quality work, you'll be amazed. Don't be afraid to call him. Office 724-656-4934. Fax 724-656-9320. Cell 724-651-8769. They're located at 1031 Butler Avenue in Newcastle. D. Ferry at newagesigns.com. Newagesigns.com when you're looking for that professional look.
Today's program was paid for by a grant from Pegley's Pasta and More, East Washington Street in Newcastle.
Simple elegance in a majestic setting. Yes, right here in downtown Newcastle, minutes away from shopping, seconds from a gas station, and let's not forget pastries, a restaurant, and oh yes, the schools. The Majestic, for that majestic lifestyle, right in the greatest castle, Newcastle. Come by and take a look.
Well, we're back, and see how I patiently waited for that. And it's time to get you to the top stories in Newcastle today. We got a few surprises on tap for tomorrow. Now, for you walkers, and I know my good friend Lou is a walker, Pearson Park will be spraying for ticks Tuesday, July 16th. That's tomorrow. They're going to be spraying for ticks, and it goes on to say that the trail will be closed from 7 a.m. to noon. So, tick spraying going on, no walking on the trail. Now, due to unforeseen circumstances, the July general meeting will be Wednesday at 8 p.m. at the Crane Room. All committees and members, please try to attend. Thanks. And that's the Neshannock Athletic Association giving that message out. Make sure that you follow it. We got a new resident in our proud county and city, and that is Father Brendan Dawson. Now, Father Brendan Dawson is he's from Pittsburgh. He was ordained a priest June 29th, and he graduated with a political science major in Pittsburgh, and he's entered the seminary in 2012. He spent his years studying at Duquesne, the Catholic University in Newcastle, and Theology College, and we look forward to having him at Holy Spirit Parish. Now, I'm going to tell you, things just keep going on here, and why don't we take this quick check of radar and kind of give you a heads up. The heads up, this is clear skies. Right here, we don't even have ground clutter in Lawrence County. And the temperature, 86 degrees. And it feels like 86 because there's absolutely no humidity. 42%, that's nothing. Calm wind, but it is warm out there. So just to keep you up to date, we wanted to do that. Now let's get back to kind of what's happening. And I want to make sure that I'm very clear on this. So right now, I'm going to take the time to open my email so it's right on time. And you know, we had a family discussion about this yesterday. Now, I am looking in my email, and nothing. Okay, and the reason I mention that is because okay, of this. The fireworks festival will take place Saturday from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I take it that at 10 p.m. or thereabouts there'll be fireworks. I've asked, and I have not received an agenda, and I think 1 week in advance is a reasonable time to ask for one. There's been no agenda mailed to us, and therefore the best I can do is tell you, and our door's open. I apologize that that's going on, but the best I can tell you is that the fireworks festival is July 20th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and we'll be waiting on an agenda, and as soon as we get one, we'll let you know. Meanwhile, the Hoyt Arts and Education, they are doing Tuesday at 5:30 to 8:30, marketing your small business for arts and entrepreneur, 5:30 to 8:30. It's $65 for non-members, and it is $50 for members. So they also have a basic drawing class from 6 to 7:30, but call the Hoyt. This is supposed to be on Wednesdays, and I'm not sure at all when it started. $45 for members, or $45 non-members, $30 for members. So Hoyt always has some great things going on. Now, as I said, the story before, and we were getting a little, as somebody was being picked up, the Freedom Fireworks Festival by Dawn, and they do a great job. We have yet to receive an agenda on, it starts at 10 a.m. Are there bands? Are there music? What is there in this fireworks festival? We can't tell you. We can't even tell you about food booths. We haven't been given that information, and it's a shame. And I will be getting another call through to see if that happens. So just to give you a heads up, let you know what's going on. That's the latest on that. Now, as we said before, skies clear in Newcastle. Absolutely breathtaking, as you don't even see. The ground clutter now is confined to Beaver County, and very little, if anything, in Mahoning, Mercer, Lawrence, and northern Butler County. Matter of fact, all of Butler County looks kind of free. So we're going to take this break, and we're going to talk sports. The Buccos got to do a little bit better. On the morning show, I was saying maybe Billy Cook should become the manager. Last time the Bucks won, they had somebody from Newcastle and Lawrence County down there. And you know what? I mean, come on. You're 2.5 games out. You go to Chicago and drop 3. You couldn't win one. I'm really all over that. And tonight, while they're going to St. Louis, let's hear about the rest of Major League Baseball. We'll be right back.
Program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine.
Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome once again to the Cedar Sports Corner, and let's get right to your baseball Monday. The Buccos in St. Louis taking on the Cards. Hopefully they have a little bit better luck there than they did in Chicago. Detroit, they'll be at Cleveland. Now elsewhere in the majors, San Francisco's at Colorado. The Dodgers are at Philadelphia. Tampa Bay's at the Yankees. Toronto's at Boston. Cincinnati's at Chicago. Let's go Reds. Atlanta's at Milwaukee. Let's go Braves. Chicago, they're at Kansas City. San Francisco's at Colorado. And Houston in the late game is at the Angels. So that was the Cedar Sports Corner. We're going to take this break. We'll be
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Newcastle's Brothers Market, where you can get a money order, transfer money, pay bills, and play the lotto too. There's milk, juice, pop, and more. Yes, at two convenient locations, 1308 West State Street and 835 Moravia Street in Newcastle, where your business is always appreciated. Brothers Market, the market just right for you.
Tired of being stuck in the house and relying on others to take you places? Let ACTS be your professional driving service. Did you know that ACTS is more than just medical transportation? From trips to shopping, beauty salons, work, and play, ACTS is here to get you there. We offer special low fares for senior citizens and passengers with disabilities. No income restrictions. For more info, give us a call or check out our website. ACTS, moving you forward.
Well, we're back, and here you go with that local radar. Just showed you beautiful outside, 86 degrees, heat index 86 degrees, and you're dealing with a whole lot of great weather. Now, let's move on, and you know, this is very near and dear to my heart. The CYO basketball banquet reunion, and that's going to be in October 20th. Don't worry, no Steeler game that day. That's a bye week at 5 p.m. Now, Monday the 29th, St. Camillus McGurk Hall, they're going to have a meeting. Oh, by the way, when they have this dinner, the speaker will be Jack Zarenzik, former GM for Seattle and current broadcaster for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And he does pregame and postgame on 93.7 The Fan. Jack is a former CYO player from St. Philip and James Parish. Toastmaster Bob Hannon, head of the United Way in Youngstown, and play-by-play broadcaster for YSU football. Bob is a former player with St. Joseph the Worker. Have you noticed that the people that did this were like a little successful? Okay, we have the date, time, and speaker and Toastmaster, but there's a lot more to be done. Come to the next meeting and give them some help. You know, if you haven't noticed, the guys that played CYO basketball were very successful. And not only were they successful, but they were able to spread that to others. And that's kind of something that we're lacking. Maybe after 17 years of no CYO basketball, I know I coached. Yeah, my parish was St. Vitus. And yes, I coached at Madonna, Our Lady of Czestochowa, and then moved to St. Mary's to coach, still belonging to St. Vitus. And I was the Fighting Irish coach from Trojan Land. And the fun we had, unparalleled. It was just a really, really great time. And maybe it's time to come back to that. You know, if you think this isn't working so well, give it a try. Might be something you might want to look forward to, and you could start by tuning in and watching. We do Catholic Mass, showing up at one of the worship sites, volunteering in so many different ways. Think about it. Now, Holy Spirit Parish Family Gathering. And I salute the people at St. James because they always had a picnic. You know, when you don't have, St. Vitus is a big parish, but when you have something like St. James and it's smaller, and I did teach at St. Joe's the Provider, just across the line in Youngstown, they're having a redevelopment of community faith. It's a picnic Sunday the 28th from 1 to 5. They welcome all young members and faith community, with or without kids, to the afternoon of free fun, food, and fellowship. Cookout style food, dessert table, gift bags, live music, carnival games, basketball, volleyball competitions, minute to win it challenges, photo booth, DIY crafts, face painting, scavenger hunt, woman faith and gathering room, and a door prize raffle. Now, this is brought to you by Refresh, and RSVP to Rose 330-942-6087. And hey, have a great time. It's you know, it getting together like that really helps and makes things a little bit easier, a little bit nicer, when you can recognize some friends and just have a really, really good time. Excuse me. Now, you know, disability does not equal inability. Okay? And Project Educate is driving that point home Wednesday, July 24th from 6 to 8 at the Confluence. Yes, they're going to talk to families, professionals, and parents, support groups with students 14 to 21 that have these IEPs or 504 plans. And it begins at 6, runs till 8. There'll be complimentary pizza and pop, and childcare is available. Contact Project Educate to RSVP at 841-9711. Or if you just happen to show up, that's okay too, because they'd love to have you. Now, as we were talking about in Newcastle right now, 86 degrees and the feels like temperature is 86. And look at this clear look at radar. Now, I guess as we look out towards west of Mansfield, there's a pop-up shower, but nothing in our area as we get to Lawrence County 45 weather. Let's take a look. We'll be right back.
Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. Gorgeous day yesterday, and well, after last night's mostly clear low of 56, how's your Monday looking? Radar shows clear skies, and you can see some clouds down south from that hurricane that was in New Orleans. But your Monday, sunny and 86. Monday night, partly cloudy, a low of 65. Tuesday, sunny, 86. Tuesday night, mostly cloudy, 69. Wednesday, mostly cloudy and 86. There is a 40% chance of the rain, and that's due to that tropical depression. Now, Wednesday night, mostly cloudy, 69. Thursday, sunny, 87. Thursday night, mostly cloudy, 70. Friday, partly sunny and hot, 90. It's going to be one of those days that you gotta drink the lemonade. Now, Friday night, mostly cloudy, 70. And Saturday, sunny and 89. Now, that was Lawrence County 45 weather. Drink lots of fluids, stay hydrated, and stay cool. And
standing by my window.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Nico & Sons Sales and Service, 347 East Washington Street, Newcastle, has lawnmowers of every type. Zero-turn country clippers, made in the USA, 42-inch to 54-inch cut. Batteries by Oregon. They'll service at your home or their shop. Service specials start as low as $69. Call Jim Micco & Sons, 724-652-6.
Penn, Ohio Bottled Water Company. Home, residential, commercial, water coolers. You can contact us Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 p.m. We're fast, efficient, and we deliver water. We offer 100% customer satisfaction guarantee. Contact us today at 724-498-4760.
Your family and friends will be pleased if you suggest dining at Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant in Newcastle. Lamb and chicken dishes, stuffed grape leaves, tabbouleh, hummus, kibbe, and so much more from their huge menu. When you're looking for something different for your dining experience, then Mary's is the answer. Many of their customers come in from nearby counties. Mary's Middle Eastern Restaurant, located on Long Avenue in Newcastle. Call 724-652-2447.
Arlington Market, located at 726 Arlington Avenue, has all the great food you remember. Yes, their canned goods are fantastic and feature that old world taste. And meat, cheeses, produce, lunch meats, fresh cut meats, groceries, and so much more. It's Arlington Market. It'll make your table look spectacular.
Hey, here's something your kids can get a kick out of. Yeah, it's St. Vitus Co-ed Soccer Camp. Wilmington Township, Lawrence County, Marty Park, Phillips School Road. August 12th, 13th, and 14th from 6 to 8. Basic skills. The cost is $50. That includes an SVS soccer shirt, a soccer ball, and drinks. Terry Wills is the guy in charge, and you can email him at tw567@comcast.net, and or stop in the school and fill out registration and a waiver form. And there was I was looking, stop by the school and get more details. You know, they're going to do dribbling, passing, shooting, fundamentals, team play. This will be a great thing for the kids. They should get a kick out of that. And well, tomorrow's the day for the 5th annual Preston Auto Group Golf Invitational featuring Rocco Mediate. And he is a 6-time PGA, 2-time Champion Tours winner. This will be at Avalon Field Club. The cost, $250 per golfer. If you're just going to dinner, it's $50. And that will be at 5 p.m. And teams are limited to 22, so everybody has a chance to talk to Rocco. The golf clinic, followed by a shotgun start, and this should be a bunch of fun, and all for a good thing United Way. Now, the Hoyt Arts and Education tomorrow will continue week 2, and this will be venture into Africa and the Middle East, hierographs, sand art, Egyptian cartouche, African drums, and masks. And this is the World Summer Art Camp, open to children 3 to 5, 6 to 8, and 9 to 12. Any questions, call the Hoyt at 724-652-2882. Now, as we check any updated, nothing on any updated stuff out of Harrisburg. So, and we give you that from time to time just to let you know what's going on. And the only time I'm going to air something from Harrisburg, just to let you know, is if it deals with the western half of the state, or it's a PennDOT issue or something like that. I won't go to their pandering and everything else that we know they tend to do. Now, bingo at Mary Mother of Hope Parish, they're taking a summer break. Don't blame them. Holy Spirit Festival is August 7th through the 10th. Meatball Rolling, July 23rd and 24th. And, hey, go help roll some meatballs. Now, they are in need of dish soap. They prefer Dawn. You know why? Because it cuts the grease. Gallon containers of cooking oil, napkins, aluminum foil, 9-inch paper plates, 9-inch foam plates, 6-inch foam plates, heavy duty, excuse me, plastic forks, and plastic spoons. So, just to let you know that they're looking for that type of stuff, and festival not long away as you get ready. And we'll come back to some festival news in a bit. Matter of fact, let's hear from these great sponsors. Still clear in Newcastle and 86 degrees. We'll be right back.
All the needs the eye. Gotta give them Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
This program brought to you by Cummings Landscaping and Design. Brandon Cummings, owner operator.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
This program sponsored by Lombardo's Apothecary, located at 1230 South Mill Street on the south side of Newcastle.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, we're back, and as I just bring that radar up for you, you can see showers popping up west of Mansfield, Akron, in between, say Canton and Sandusky. Keep an eye out. We had, and it wasn't long ago, the Alpha Omega Center. Well, them and Catholic Charities, Alpha Omega and Catholic Charities, they're having a baby shower, and you're invited. It's to benefit those less fortunate. July 31st, Mary Mother of Hope Parish Center, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sisters of St. Francis Summer Service Camp. And they need things like burping towels, bibs, gently worn items, new items, baby books, toys, diapers, clothing, 0 to 3T, pack and plays, all the normal stuff you need with kids. And they want you to RSVP by the 25th. Call Sister Ann Bremer, 724-652-3422, extension 205, and the number of people attending. And you know what? They're going to have a nice lunch. I mean, chicken salad sandwiches, linguine salad, 3 bean bacon, baked beans, cupcakes, and beverage with flavor stick. I think it's pretty nice. You know, so, but there you go. And as Newswatch rolls on, some final thoughts. The raffle ticket's still available, grand prize, $15,000. Call Sharon Marshall, 724-654-0871, and maybe pick your favorite number. If you're more into doing the Steeler raffle, they're giving away 2 season tickets for the Steelers. Marilee Micachoni, 724-730-5923. And just to let you know. Also, the 17th, that's Wednesday. And I happen to love nut roll. It's right up there with donuts as the perfect breakfast food. Wednesday the 19th at 9 a.m., St. Vincent de Paul. They're having women, men's, and teens. Anybody, they need people to roll and fill. Bring your own rolling pin if you will work with the dough. Prepare the nut mixture. Deliver ingredients to the rollers. And don't forget, as I told you before, the 23rd and 24th, it's meatball rolling in the school gym, St. Vitus site, Fabry Hall. Don't forget that they need any kind of things that you give them. And the Fall Festival, pierogies, July 16th and 17th, 9:30 at McGurk Hall. They're going to be getting pierogies together. They have a planning meeting Thursday the 25th at 7, and volunteers are welcome and needed. Also, Oktoberfest, naturally in October, but they're having a planning meeting Tuesday, July 23rd at 7 p.m. at St. Joseph the Worker. Call Hans or Monica, 724-658-8062 if you got any questions. Now, how was that? And, still pretty clear out there. And 86 degrees. Heat index feels like 86. Now, I got to be honest with you. In here, it feels a little warmer. Now, they did post this, and I'm going to make sure that you get it. This includes Tuscarora. This is Monday, July 15th. East Central Ohio, Northwest Pennsylvania. Okay, hazardous weather is not expected at this time. However, you're going to get this information coming right at you, and I'll put this out there. And I'll give you a quick read. It says, Lawrence, Beaver, Butler, Mercer, Allegheny, Armstrong, Washington Green, Fayette, Hancock, Brook, Ohio, Marshall. This is a hazardous weather outlook for East Central Ohio, Northwest Pennsylvania, Southwest Pennsylvania, West Central Pennsylvania, and Western Pennsylvania, Northern West Virginia, and the Northern Panhandle. The afternoon and tonight, hazardous weather is not expected at this time, but they go on to say heavy downpours will accompany remittance of Barry Wednesday with localized flooding. Heat indices above 100 are likely Friday and Saturday. So as you go through Friday and Saturday, make sure that you get plenty to drink. Check on those older folks the youngsters, make sure they are cool. Dogs and pets, don't leave anything or anybody in the car, because that could be an issue. Now, so there it kind of gives you a little bit of an update on that weather as we try to get through. And I'm checking that mail one more time for you. Okay, and nothing there. So that's going to do it for this edition of Nightly Newswatch. Yes, and when you're out there, make sure that you tell a friend. And have a friend tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, but I don't watch a lot of TV, you tell them NCTV45. We're available anytime on your time. Yes, NCTV45, the train, runs on your schedule. Always in the pursuit of excellence. It's NCTV45. So now make sure that as you go through the evening, you get that second glass of lemonade, iced tea, whatever cools you off, and have a super evening in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great evening, everybody, and we'll see you again real soon.
Got my ticket for the midnight plane, and it's not easy.